Hi! Ako si Gerald Jan Bondok from BSCA 4-YA-1. And today we're making hot dog churros and choux pastry. So let's make them, shall we?
Let's start by preparing our ingredients, or mise en place as we call it. First off, let's weigh our ingredients for the choux pastry. You'll need 1 cup or 240 ml of water, 1 cup or 240 ml of all-purpose flour, 1 tablespoon or 15 grams of sugar, 3 tablespoons or 60 grams of butter, half a teaspoon or 3 grams of salt, and 2 eggs. Next is for our coating. You'll need half a cup or 120 grams of sugar and 1 teaspoon or 5 grams of cinnamon powder. Lastly, for our dipping, you'll need equal parts of half a cup or 120 grams of chocolate and milk. Procedure 1. In a saucepan over medium-low heat, we'll first melt the butter before adding everything. Quick note lang, it's important that your saucepan is just hot enough for the butter to foam and not brown it. After the butter has melted, go ahead and add the salt, sugar, flour, and water. Stir constantly hanggang mag-incorporate ang lahat ng ingredients. You can go ahead and take out the heat kapag nakabuo ka na ng smooth dough. Let it cool for 1 to 2 minutes para hindi maluto yung eggs kapag in-add natin, while constantly stirring it. Then, tsaka natin pwede add yung eggs. Actually, pwede ka naman gumamit ng stand mixer, hand mixer, or kahit kamay mo lang, tulad ng ginawa ko dito. Alright, so next step, transfer the mixture to a piping bag fitted with a large tip. Yan, so be mindful na lang din kayo pagdating sa size ng piping bag ninyo. So, isa sa mga pagkakamali ko na na-encounter is sinagad ko siya hanggang dulo. So, ang naging problem ko, hindi ko siya na-squeeze ng maayos. So, kailangan may konting palugid kayo dun sa dulo. So, be mindful na lang dun, guys. Next step is to carefully pipe the pastry onto a parchment paper and cut them according to their size. In a deep pan, pour oil until you're about 2 inches above the bottom of the pan. Then, fry the choux pastry until golden brown. So, in this part, I was just testing kung okay na ba yung oil, if hot na ba siya enough to fry our choux pastry. So, as you can see, hindi pa. So, wait muna tayo for a bit. Since we're already seeing some activity sa oil natin, ready na siya for frying our choux pastry. Now, since maliit lang yung pan natin, kung nagtataka kayo bakit nilagay ko pa sa parchment paper, is hindi ganun ka-deep yung pan natin and maliit lang siya. And the recipe calls for 6 inches length na choux pastry. So, ang ginawa ko, nilagay ko siya sa parchment paper which sa makikita ninyo, eventually natatanggal siya as the choux pastry fries. So, wala namang residue na natira sa parchment paper. So, ayun. Ayan, so i-mix lang natin yung sugar and cinnamon hanggang sa maging homogeneous. Uy, homogeneous. Ayan. So, "15 seconds after natin hanguin yung choux pastry natin, ilalagay na natin siya sa sugar and cinnamon mixture natin for coating. Now, for the dip, i-chop muna natin ang chocolate into smaller pieces para madali siyang mag-melt. and hindi mag-boil yung milk natin. So, quick tip lang ulit, whenever mag-iinit kayo ng milk, huwag niyong papabutin sa boiling point kasi magpo-produce siya ng eggy taste. Ayan, so hahaluin mo lang siya constantly hanggang sa tuluyan na mag-melt yung chocolate natin and lumapot. So again, wag na wag ninyo papabutin sa boiling point yung milk natin. Then kapag okay na, transfer mo na sa isang lalagyanan, let it cool for a bit, then it's ready to serve.
Ang dami sa sarap fry, no? Ayusin mo,